Can I have a look? Ready? Ready? Good catch! Alright, we're back from tattoo appointment. I did not vlog very much today. Let me shut that because it's so bright. Darkness. So much better. Alright, so we're back from the normal outing day today. It's windy out there, so everything's everywhere. Got my tattoo done, started at 11. I was running a little late because I have to get cash for the tattoo appointment. So I had to go and find a place that gives you money, a bank. Normally there's like an ATM when you go to the supermarket, but they weren't playing ball today. So I went to the bank and I had to wait in line. I'm like, hey, can I get cash out? And they're like, of course. So it's a whole thing. So I got cash, was a little late, but that's fine. My artist was fine. I messaged her like 15 minutes before and I'm like, I think I'm going to be late. And she's like, that's cool. Let me know when you get here. I'm like, yep. I was like, not even 10 minutes late. Anyway, my theme this tattoo, now I haven't had a tattoo appointment in over a year. I had 3 last year, but I kept having problems and having to reprioritize the money. 2 of those problems were a pet that died, so I'm like, yeah, no, not doing this now. So I booked my appointments in advance, like a year in advance. So by the end of 1 year, she's opened the books for the following year, and I order 3 appointments, usually spread out throughout the year. That's how I've been doing it for 10 years. This year, finally, I made it to today's appointment, which is great. The theme was Tamagotchi, and I wanted a traditional style Tamagotchi tattooed on my arm. I had a very specific gap on my arm that I'm like, cool, this is gonna hopefully work great. And so I planned it, and I had drawn up this. I drew up that. That was like my rough, like really rough drawing, and I'm like, this, but also I found like a rough 3D kind of reference photo thing that I sent her as well. In true my own tattoo video tradition, I'm going to take the plastic off while I'm on video, then I'll go wash it because I can't be bothered taking that into the bathroom, and then we'll have a look at a nice clean new washed tattoo. Here it is. It's rolled down a little bit because I was moving around, but there it is. There's the gap, so let's have a look. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna go clean it, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, and you can see it's a little bit swollen. It doesn't hurt though, which is good. So here we go. We have ourselves a Tamagotchi. Traditional Tamagotchi. I chose the actual Tamagotchi that wanted to go in there, and that is Furuwachi or Flowerchi. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm still bad with the pronunciations. But here she is. Now, when it's just something basic, my tattoo artist did this one. You can check out video out. Oh, I'm on the playlist, I guess. I'm like, can we put something here that kind of just blends down? Because there's like a little awkward spot there. Just, you know, just kind of blend it down. So that's what she did. And there it is. I like it. I love it. Meant to be just like nice, kind of sitting there. So I will show you guys, like, keep an eye on my vlogs in the future, and we'll have a look at how it's healing. But yeah. Now I also got a sneaky other little one, which is here. This is awful to try and show. Cute little sneaky one there. I'm probably going to get a few other little tiny ones like that throughout the year when I like add more. Throughout the year when I get around to my other appointments, I'm probably going to ask for a couple of other little like sneaky Tamagotchi tattoos. So in gaps, just simple little outlines of gap fillers type thing. I have photos popping up of the like before and the during and everything like that. Originally the beading of this was going to be all up onto the one side. We had a beep boop wording at the top and stuff like that, and when she showed me, I'm like, it doesn't really fit, so we moved the beading around a little bit so it kind of loops up behind it, And we removed the beep boop that was at the top. He added some of the little like flares just off to the side, and yeah, we adjusted a little bit from the original design that it was to kind of make it fit into the gap, because again, the gap was a very small gap. Hi, thank you. We got Pickles a new toy today. This is the Pet Barn branded tennis ball / tennis bone. He loves the pink. For some reason, he loves the pink. And they only have the tennis balls in the multi-pack. They didn't have any of the standard pink ones. So I need to try and find a place that sells the pink ones just on their own, because out of all of the ones that we have, she loves the fucking pink ones. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, that was the tattoo experience. This tattoo, I felt maybe one little tiny bit on the crease of the arm, and that was about it. Outside of that, I didn't feel it. I was just sitting there. I sit cross-legged instead of laying down or whatever. I just sit cross-legged, arm out in the little thingy, and yeah, it was great. I don't mind that experience. This one was fine. I just kind of sat there and had my arm sitting like that. I have bad shoulders now, so trying to maneuver certain ways can be difficult, but we worked. We made it work. I forgot to show you guys, on theme with the whole Tamagotchi tattoo thing, I did my nails in Tamagotchi theme. It's taken me about 2 weeks so far. This is just like a flower, because, you know, a lot of them have flower designs. An actual Tamagotchi. This is another flower. Actually, I really like this one. I would do that. All of this is freehand as well. I have hand painted all of these. That's 3D a little bit. Hand painted. This one left very basic, just because of how thin. Are we focusing? Because of how skinny my little fingernails are, I don't see the point of trying to do art on that. It's too skinny. As for the other hand, I'm still taking a lot of them off. Again, this one's probably just going to stay, but these guys are almost off. This one's ready to go with a base, and this one just needs to be a little bit more filled in at there. This one obviously needs repairing. And then we've got a Webkey. Webkey? I think it's Webkey. That's how you pronounce it. Another Tamagotchi. Hand painted. Took me 2 hours. He's meant to be sad. Real nail. Real nail.